like every time I seem to be at this podium announcing new head coaches, we found another dandy. Another dandy. We're very proud. And UCA should be proud. Conway should be proud. How attractive we are to candidates for our positions. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Very thankful for that. All right, so we set out like we always do. We want to find good human beings, good people first. Success in coaching at a Division I level was very important. The ability to recruit fine young women of character. We needed someone well connected in the recruiting circles in volleyball. Certainly someone who had a genuine concern for academic success. Then a caring attitude for everyone, especially for our Sugar Bear volleyball team, and then continuing that family that these ladies have created. And then someone who was a fit with our staff and our coaches and the UCA athletics community was very important. So because of all the success we've had, we had many applicants, many very fine applicants. It was impressive, but it was quickly apparent that Coach Jeni Jones was the best of these applicants. She embodies all the characteristics that I just mentioned. She played at the highest level of Division I volleyball at the University of Florida. In her 4 years, went to 3 Final Fours, 3 conference championships. So she certainly had success as a player. She stayed there and was a student coach at Florida under one of the best volleyball coaches in the country. Then went on to Illinois State for a couple years as an assistant coach, and then the last 12 years at Missouri State, 10 of which was as the associate head coach. She's aspired to be a head coach, but she needed to find the right fit. She's been asked a lot to be a head coach, but couldn't find the right fit. Again, we're very fortunate. This is a Missouri State program, which is one of the best top every year in the Missouri Valley Conference, a team that beat us just 2 years ago 3-0. So a good program. One thing I like about her, she's very prudent with finances. That's good. I like what she says. She wants to make sure she saves some money so she can recruit more and more. So she's prudent with the finances to make sure she has enough money to go recruiting and bring in quality young student athletes. She has impeccable characteristics, and I've said enough. I want you to meet her. Coach Jeni Jones, welcome to our family.
This is incredible. I had no idea that this was going to be as big, and I feel so important. So thank you so much for your kindness of showing up and supporting UCA athletics, and specifically UCA volleyball. I definitely want to start with thanking President Courtway, Dr. Teague, and Natalie Schock for this entire process. Any questions that I had, anything that I needed, they were there right away, and that spoke volumes. And Dr. Teague mentioned the right place. As soon as I came on my interview and I got to meet Dr. Teague in person and Natalie, and specifically this team, I knew right away this is where I was supposed to be. So I cannot wait to get started with you guys in the gym to see what we can accomplish this spring and take it to the next level. I agree with Dr. Teague. Definitely want to give kudos to our former head coaches who've done an incredible job building this program to what it is today. We've had extreme amounts of success, and my goal and the goal of our volleyball program is to continue that success with conference championships and going into the NCAA tournament. As we get started going into this 15th season, we're going to have to look to bring in at least 5 to 6 more players to add to this strong group of committed players that we have currently here. I feel very confident in not only myself, but the staff that we're going to bring in, that we're going to bring in some great kids with extreme character that want to do well in the classroom, well on the court, and that are driven to achieve the same things that we would like to achieve within our program. As far as being a volleyball coach, it's not just that for me. I want to immerse our team and our staff into the Conway community as well as the UCA community, amongst athletics, amongst the academics. That will be volunteer work, that will be interactions in any way that we can, getting our name out there, getting our faces out there, because we need to give back and we want to give back, and it's important to us. The last thing that I'd like to say is, again, thank you. I felt so honored and privileged to be the next head coach for UCA Volleyball. And again, I cannot thank you guys enough for being a part of this process and trusting me and believing in me and wanting me to be your next head coach. Thank you very much. The tradition of this program is astonishing. For what's been done in such a short period of time, from the transition from Division II to Division I, has been excellent. And that's certainly a big factor in this position being opening. The players that we have returning and the players that are coming in thus far, I couldn't be more pleased with. And I can't wait to start watching film. I can't wait to get these guys in the gym and just see what we can really accomplish with them. I don't want us to be a one-hit wonder, meaning we only have one option and this is all we go to. I want us to have a very diverse offense. I want it to be quick. Feel the harder we are going to be to defend is going to be with our speed. Because at the highest levels, everyone has power. Everyone has the height. Everyone has the jump. But it's about the speed. Can you get the ball past the block? Can you get it to the floor faster than floor defense can get there? And I think with the current players that we have in our gym and what we're going to continue to bring in, I have no doubt that that speed will not only increase, but our success and our efficiency will also increase. But I feel it's a strong conference that we can do well in, and I know it's a conference that will definitely challenge us and prepare us to be the best that we can be. So I'm really looking forward to getting in the conference, immersing myself in it and this team, and seeing what we can accomplish with it. And going into this process and knowing what we needed to fill prior to this 15 season, you know, at first initially you see is, wow, that's a large number to bring in. And do you want to bring that in your freshman class, or are you thinking maybe JUCO transfers? Obviously 5 to 6 is not ideal in a volleyball class. But with that being said, knowing what we're going to have in the gym, getting these guys in the gym, watching film, seeing, you know, positionally, this player played this position last year. Do I see them in that position? We're going to have a ton of individual meetings, a ton of individuals with each other, just so they can get a feel for me, I can get a feel for them, and what it is that they're looking for, what makes them tick, what drives them, what do they want to achieve, not only this spring, but also in the coming years. So I cannot wait to meet with them. And in fact, we have individual meetings set up for next week, so looking forward to that. I think RPI is one of the strongest factors when you're talking about the NCAA tournament, specifically of getting in, whether that's an at-large bid and or if you're winning your conference tournament, helping in your seeding. So playing RPI teams that are low, meaning as close to 1 as possible, is definitely something that we are going to look to schedule with our team. If you want to be the best, you got to play the best. And we certainly, obviously you've seen in the past, and same thing with my philosophy, we're going to play the best because we're going to be the best.